Hey, I've got it set up. We could actually start streaming our games if you wanted to. But
That'd be awesome. I mean, I'm
yeah.
cool with it.
I'm down.
All right. So we'll talk about that another time. So I'm recording though,
So
Okay.
where are we headed? Are we headed to the castle or to the bugbears?
Well, we
or
are
this
still deciding that.
or the cemetery or the
Oh.
graveyard. Hmm.
I'm down for the graveyard. I mean, like, we have family there that we should visit.
The
um,
bugbears are on the way to the graveyard.
yeah.
I say we hit the
Colt made a
bugbears.
promise.
What promise?
Colt made a promise.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
We promised those ghosts to
Not
return
we.
to
Paladin.
Not
Mhm.
we, you.
Okay. Well, I promise, and I'm asking for your help.
Let's go hit the bugbears.
Yeah,
All
Ember
right.
pat Colt on the back. Don't worry, we'll be there to support you. You and your beautiful blood will protect you. It's all good.
Yikes! All right,
Sounds like an ulterior motive.
so where are you guys
Ember,
heading?
Ember
So we're
took the same look at the of what's inside, too literal.
Just a little bit. We're
So-
heading in the direction of the bugbears, and keeping an eye on what's around us. But what path do you guys want to take?
well, I was gonna say, once we get a little ways out, and we think we might be close, Raya can try to look for any sort of tracks or anything because she has advantage on wisdom for tracking.
It's probably about
Yeah.
midday by now after your exploits with the bandits and everything. So yeah.
Okay. Ember's gonna help with looking around for tracks. It's investigation or nature or
Survival for tracks.
survival. Good, because
Yeah, I can do that too.
Oh, look at all that.
ooh,
Nice.
very good. I don't think you're gonna need my help, but I'm gonna try.
On our
You wasted
way.
your 20 on ears.
Ooh.
Wow,
Oh,
look at all
two in a
those.
row.
Look at all those rolls. That's like sweet. All right, so you guys are able to pick up the tracks no problem. I mean, you're all actually like, mega train trackers here.
Ember, did
And
you put something on your dice?
No, nothing on my dice. I don't. I do have bone dice if you want to play, but I think these ears that I have in my satchel are lucky. Do you want one?
No, thanks. I'll pass this time.
Okay.
all right, so
I'll be-
which way are you guys going anyway?
We were headed east towards where we thought the bugbears were going, but we were
D-
looking to pick up their tracks.
Okay, so you're going to kind of follow their tracks, and
Yep.
you'll notice that their tracks lead to you get to about like here on the coast road. Let me get about this area over here,
Okay.
and you lose sight of the tracks with the road. It takes you probably about 2 hours to get over there to the road, and it's a pretty main road. It's pretty well traveled. There's nobody traveling it right now, but as you go across it, the mixture of tracks and everything like that kind of throws you off, and you kind of lose the lead.
Hmm. Around here, right?
Yeah, I can mark it for you. The last known location of the tracks.
Okay.
Raya
Um,
will look around and try to see if like there's any shrubbery that's been um, run over
Trampled over.
or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Um, go ahead and roll another check.
Can I also roll as well?
Yeah, everybody can.
Awesome.
That would
Thank you.
um,
Hey, that's not bad.
Ooh,
That one.
mine was awful.
So this
I
time,
forgot what I was doing.
this time it's a little bit harder to find the tracks. You find trails, but they seem to be mixed with smaller kind of
Ooh.
Let's go.
with
Nice.
smaller kind of humanoid tracks. There's like a mixture of like horse tracks, small humanoid tracks, big humanoid tracks. There is like a mixture of tracks, and you're not really sure exactly which goes where. Sorry, coughing and sneezing. Why am I coughing and sneezing?
Oh no.
because someone's carrying around ears.
Probably, it probably is the ears.
They're good luck. They just, they're a 1 day use. They only have one charge.
Did you attune to them?
I haven't tried. Do you think I should try?
Just scream into them.
Ember pulls it out. Where did they go?
So Colt came in behind us all looking dumb, trying to find where these tracks went, but he came in pretty solid. Does he see anything we don't see?
Yeah, you got straight from me.
Yeah, it's still kind of muddled up. So I mean, just you can just pick a direction and I mean, pick some tracks and go. At this point, you don't know whose tracks are whose anymore. So it's kind of messed up at this point.
Mm.
Should we just head west and like I can't get the thing to head this direction and go?
Well, that would be going back where we came from.
Mm,
Going south.
Sorry.
That arrow's headed south.
Oh, that's sorry. That's not what I meant to do. I'm not doing the arrow.
Yeah, it's me. I'm.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
yeah, if we head west, we'll be going back to the bandit camp.
Yeah, that's what
I
we can go down the road here or here.
um let's continue going either, yeah, I would say north or even like northeast, heading in this general direction and see where it goes. The tracks that we see, like, is there any set of tracks that have like a bunch of tracks following in one direction?
Yeah. So let's see. With Colt's check, you notice that most of the tracks lead in one direction this way, and then they kind of split off into other directions. So they seem to be over in this general area, though. It's just kind of a matter of looking around over there, I guess.
And I tell what I observed to the group, and I say, I believe we should go to this way. This way, and he points out at the northeast.
Okay.
Boom will walk with Colt.
Let me roll for.
Ember will follow.
All
Okay.
right. So you do, after a little while of exploring and stuff like that, you do find an area right over in here that that appears to be what used to be a town, and the remnants are scattered about, broken down buildings, things like that.
And Colt sees that?
You all do
Oh.
if you're over in that area. It's getting near about dark now, though. After you're searching and kind of looking around, so
Since we're seeing a broken down town nearby, Ember's going to remind the group of what the ghost had said. Was it the ghost that said that they were headed into a broken downtown or something like that?
It was. He said that's where their hideout is or something. At least that's what he
Yeah.
heard.
And she's going to relay that to the group, and she's going to look around for traps wherever they're nearby.
All right, go ahead and roll a perception check throughout the town.
Okay.
Keeping in mind you've already used 2 natural 20s.
I'm gonna give Ember guidance.
Thanks. It's a D6,
D4.
D4. 12.
So you look around, it's all kind of like been looted, and anything of value has been taken from here completely. The buildings are ransacked without roofs. Just a lot of them have missing walls and actually seem even dangerous to go inside. But you don't see anything that is bugbear related. You don't know if you're on the right track.
Okay. And it's beginning to be nightfall.
Yes.
Is there any broken down houses that seem reasonably structurally sound? Where you can set
yeah,
camp at?
I'm sure you can find a place to have camp. Even if the building didn't have a roof, you could probably get yourself 4 walls.
Ember's going to point. Well, that house seems okay. I mean, it doesn't have a roof, but it has 4 walls, and that's better than nothing. Should we just set up camp in there?
Sure.
Yes, that seems like a good place.
Hmm.
I
All
could
right.
probably.
Hang on 1 second. I got a map here. I'm going to put y'all on the map, and you can go at it.
Thank you.
Let's see if I can find your token somewhere. Ah, there they are. Oh, I didn't get Ember in there. Hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back age. Some cult. Oh, he's on his horse. Okay. All right. Drop you right in here. A broken down town map.
Very nice. I'm being serious. Hmm.
Okay, so we are resting here.
Yeah.
Foom's gonna try and fortify. If we're resting over here.
Whichever house seems more structurally sound. So yeah.
Wouldn't be where I'm at then.
How about
Maybe take our chance.
this house?
See something. Actually, there might be more map here. Let me just see if I can make it bigger. There is more map. Look at all that map.
Oh,
The world has grown.
Yeah, I think this one over here has more roof.
Yeah.
Mm.
Look at all that map.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
you moved the map.
the ground is moving.
Where did everybody go?
An
What is
earthquake.
this?
I hate it when that happens.
All right, cool.
Ember looks around and she says, I feel like I should go out there and I could hunt for us if you want. Pretty good at finding rabbits. You guys hungry?
Yeah.
Don't we have like a bunch of food in storage somewhere?
Do we?
Like we hunt all the time, and we had a whole deer, and we
Did we
didn't eat
pack
it
it
all,
up?
and we keep.
I don't
just
see
keep
how you
buying.
guys could take that with you, though. I mean, you don't have time to cure it, and unless you're
Okay.
just carrying around a rotting carcass with you or something. By now, it's
I
like
didn't
all
know.
covered with maggots, and Mm.
Mmm. Add flavor. Lots of protein. Ember's like, don't worry, Raya. I'll get you food.
I'm really
Silverian.
tired of rabbit.
Mm. I have a longbow. I could hunt too.
Could
Silverian.
always send Silverin out. He seems to be pretty good at getting food.
Don't worry, I'll get something.
Can we say that I got it as they're walking out? Where are you going, Silverian? You're going in a different direction of me. Wait for me.
What do I need to roll? Is it stealth or survival?
Yeah, it would be a survival. So as you guys are kind of walking around out there, you notice about 6 or 8 goblins making their way through the wood, and they're carrying a long stick between 4 of them, and hanging from the stick is some kind of an animal. You're really not sure what it is, whether it's humanoid or what they've got, but they're all kind of like walking along pretty quickly through the woods there. Goblins, yeah.
How many did you
Ember.
say?
6 or 8.
Okay. Did they see us yet?
They have not noticed you.
Okay.
They're really
I
not
do
paying
have the-
attention. They seem like they're just like, going about their routine. Like they're not really keeping an eye out for anything. They're just kind of moving around through there. Whoop. Got you on the wrong map. There we go.
I do have Mask of the Wild, so I could try to hide. So I will motion. I assume Ember, you see them as well. You both see them.
Yeah, Ember's just staring at the goblins and whatever they're holding on to.
So I'm going to motion to Ember. Attack, or do we let them go?
Ember's like you see her like have her index finger and she's counting 1, 2 under her breath, 3, 4. We could take them, but there might be more.
Yeah. And we can't. Is the thing on the stick? Is it alive or is it dead?
It doesn't appear to be moving.
Okay. Because I'm thinking like Return of the Jedi, where they're on the Ewoks have them on those sticks and are walking with them. Didn't know if there's anybody we needed to save or not.
In the twilight, as the sun begins to set, they appear to be just kind of like going about their business, and they're moving at a pretty good clip. They've got this thing kind of suspended between them, and they're carrying it. Seem to be in good spirits and stuff, and they're kind of oblivious to what's going on around them. So you're able to you're able to see them, but not to the degree that you normally would be able to see them, like if it was broad daylight or anything like that.
Ember quickly shakes her head as she, debated it for a moment, and she says, "They could be working with the bugbears, and if we follow their tracks, then we might be able to find the bugbears."
So Varen will motion. Let's follow them then.
Without the party, we'll die.
Didn't say attack them. I said let's follow them.
Okay, Baron. Whatever you say. I got my lucky ears. I'm feeling pretty lucky right now.
He wants to spy on them.
Yeah, let's follow them because we're a good distance away from everybody, right? If we run back to the house, we're gonna lose them.
Chances are you would because they are moving along pretty well. So I mean, you could go back and get the others and then come back, but I don't know that you would actually, you know, I mean, it would take time, and they're like I said, they're moving along. So
We don't have to go all the way with them, but at least see what we can see.
Okay. Like I said, I got my lucky ears. Let's do this.
I'm gonna get a bow and my bow and arrow ready.
all right,
Just
go
in
ahead and
case.
roll. Okay, so you got your bow and arrow ready, and go ahead and roll stealth checks as you follow after them. You're probably about maybe 20 to 30 yards from them. So you're a good distance away. So yeah, they're moving along. They're not trying to stealth along, so they're moving along pretty good. And as you're following them from a distance, the light is disappearing now. It's getting darker and darker, and it appears they have entered into a cave, and you can see them no longer.
I say
Ember.
we.
Yeah.
Would you like
I
to
was gonna say,
follow
I
them?
say we
Follow them
no,
into
I
the
say we
cave?
stop.
Yeah.
Come on.
Uh,
I'm gonna go running and screaming right into the cave, yelling as loud as I can.
Yes,
I
yes.
feel
Let the GM have some fun.
I feel like in Ember's past life, she was a tiefling that was a paladin. And in her past life, she was abducted by goblins in a flying ship.
Oh, yes. I remember
Are
that.
She
you
doesn't.
suffering trauma right now? Are you having flashbacks? Is that what this is?
I'm getting flashbacks, and her angel was able to help her, but it only got her so far. um, so Ember pulls out the map and she marks down where the cave was that they went off to. Um, and then she like motions to head back to where their camp is.
That sounds good.
Let me take you back to the main map and I can show you where you were when you saw them disappear into the cave, and then we'll mark it on the map. So they were traveling just north of the broken down town, in this area right over here. Oh, what is that? Okay, in this area right over here. That's where
Okay,
you
that's
saw
okay.
them disappear into the cave. So
Okay.
these little kind of weird mounds, they're kind of like little hills or whatever. So it was in the hills over in that way where you saw them disappear.
Okay.
All right. And let me go ahead and put that on there for you.
And as we're heading back into camp, Ember is going to keep a watchful eye of their surroundings to make sure that nothing is following us, because she knows that they were pretty quiet with walking, but there were a few twigs that snapped under Ember's foot and Silverin's, and she just wants to be sure that nothing hurt them.
And suddenly 50 goblins show up at your door. No, I'm just kidding.
Should I roll perception?
No.
Red dragon pops out.
Okay.
Oh, there you are.
They never
Ah.
they never did they never did spot you guys. You guys kind of followed from a distance and just kind of spied on them as they disappeared into the cave. So
Okay.
they were busy. They were doing something.
Apparently. Okay, well then just looking for game to hunt as we travel back into our camp.
Mr. Colt, do we need to kill these goblins? And bugbears and things that are hoarding the medallion. The ghost just wanted it back, right?
Yes, but
I can speak to goblins. It's one of my native languages. Perhaps we can try to find a way for less bloodshed. They're very greedy individuals. Perhaps, if I could recall correctly, the bounty said of a heart of a red dragon. Is that something they could probably be enticed to if we can prove to them? Possibly. We will still have to attack them, but don't kill everyone.
Well,
All,
obtaining heart, the heart of a red dragon, it's pretty hard. I don't believe we can do that right now, but maybe we can convince them with
it,
some of our loot and trade.
at the
I
very least, yes.
I don't know if they are a threat to us. They didn't look like they were
Yeah,
killing anybody.
right, and last I saw, sorry, but they were just going on a bit of a tour, you would say, a march. They didn't really attack your castle, did they?
No.
Oh, but that's
Well,
okay. But that's okay, because in the bounty it said that live bandits for a priestess, bugbears are bandits. We could just
well,
capture them and lead them to an area. That way,
that
if we do have to kill them, we get some money.
that sounds like a good idea, and we get compensated for that. Yeah, maybe we can use uh, your knowledge of goblin language to gain advantage.
And if not, you have a sharp sword to help me out.
Yeah, I'll cover your back.
And like Foom's tail is like swishing, and then nods at Raya.
The paladin and the pacifist.
You can kill hundreds without lifting a single blade. You just have to say the right words.
Yep, that's the truth.
Exactly.
So I would like to say Ember did help just for like the recording of the session.
Oh, okay. So you guys did actually. Okay, so you caught. It looks like you did some nice survival checks there. And let me just see what you got here. Let me do this. So yeah, you actually managed to get two good sized turkeys.
Ooh.
Got one
I mean,
each.
and she's holding the turkey by like its broken neck. It's not a rabbit, but it's good. What did you get?
A
Oh, you
turkey
got,
too.
oh, oh, huh.
Say we got a hen and a tom or whatever they're called.
Wait,
Just killed the
ah,
family.
well, no, fuck. We could have farmed these animals. Let's get back to Raya and like, she could bring this one back to life, and then we could have like eggs and a sustainable, like a farm in our castle. And she's kind of like flopping the dead turkey about.
That ship has sailed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Ian had said he wanted to start a chicken coop. I think Ember even gave him some gold to get the chickens and the coop built. It
Damn
might be
it.
done by the time you get back. I don't know.
Well, at least, there's going to be a little coop. We don't have, and she's kind of like sulking as she like walks back to the camp. I didn't mean to break its neck. It was just, damn.
We have more pressing things. Let's talk about the goblins.
Oh, yeah, we saw goblins. I forgot.
Oh, how delightful.
So Ember and Silverin trot back to the camp and go inside. And Ember drops the dead turkey in the middle of the floor. She sits down.
And hello to you too, Amber. He looks at the dead turkey.
Hi. Uh, well, when we were going on our hunt, there were about 8 goblins, and they were like they had something tied to a long stick.
Hmm,
We marked
perhaps
their. They went into a cave and we marked it on the map. So I don't know if we need to go take these goblins out or leave them be until the morning.
well, maybe the that cave is where it's near the bugbears, or is the bugbears hideout. I believe we should rest before hunting.
I think that's a good idea. I mean, goblins and bugbears usually um, travel together. Um, and, who knows? Maybe we can talk to them before, anything bad happens or whatever.
Well, Foom here got an idea, and I believe we can use it.
Ember looks up at Foom.
Well, as he's plucking out the feathers, you see, I grew up with goblins, so we can talk to them. Oftentimes, goblins want to take more for less effort. If they see you as a challenge, they would think it's not worth it. But if we can convince them to help us with something, then we can do one or two things. And he looks to see if no one's paying attention from outside, like left to right style. We trick them into helping us with a heart of a red dragon. They either die in a fiery death and we kill the dragon, or we go our separate ways and we get the medallion. But the best thing is, I think, unless if you really want to murder them, we can just convince them to go somewhere and, have the priestess of Hateke or Haka take their souls. He doesn't know the priest, so he's butchering the patron. And he's done talking, but he's still plucking the feathers.
Hmm. Yeah, that sounds like a solid plan. Uh, and if it doesn't work, well, we just have to proceed with the original plan.
Raya's gonna say, "Well, I don't know about how you guys felt about that last fight, but we won and all, but it took a lot out of me. I don't think a red dragon is something I'm interested in going up against right now."
I too think red dragons are a little out of our range.
Well, I've heard some legends about them, and yeah, by the sound of them, I hardly believe that we an little army of bugbears can do something with to them.
They're not weak creatures. And he just takes his knife and just snips off the bird's head. They can be useful. Now, who wants to gut the bird? Oh, it's already gutted. Sorry, who wants to cook the bird?
I don't think I should. I eat things raw.
Silverin can.
Boom just hands him like a bloody, degutted, poorly feathered, plucked bird. Here you go.
I'll finish dressing the the turkey and I'll mix up the dressing and the potatoes, the mashed potatoes, and the cranberry sauce, and we'll have Thanksgiving here in a
little
moment.
gravy. Yeah.
A little gravy, yeah.
Delicious.
Marshmallow sweet potatoes, green bean
Mhm.
casserole. Yep.
Ember does like a little half skip over to Colt. So Colt, we're resting now.
Cole looks at Ember and he, well, here, and he extends his arm.
Didn't think you'd say yes. Ember looks down at his arm and back at Colt, and there's a hint of excitement there as her like, "Fuck you, Slytherin." Her eyes turn a muddied black, and she grins and she says, she pushes his arm back. "It's okay. I just wanted to see if you'd say yes."
Uh, uh, what? Well, I already told you. I promised you that you can drink my blood.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I got filled up by the bandits. It's just nice that you said it's okay. I wanted to see if you were being honest. And she sits down and she's like really, really like happy, like super elated at the moment.
Well, um, I tend to keep my promises, so yeah.
She gives another grin as she sits down. And screw you, Sylverin. She says, Sylverin, "I'm not a leech. It's the only way
Sorry,
I can live."
All you guys are
didn't hear
back
you.
in the house here. And as you're kind of like talking about feeding on Colt's blood, um, and you lift up his arm and you kind of laugh and say, "I'm not hungry." You a dark shadowy figure appears at the end of the broken end of the house where there is no wall on the south wall, and he is accompanied by two somewhat beautiful but kind of weird looking ladies. And he says, "Oh, my dear, you're not hungry? And a paladin of Torm, too. You should eat, eat."
Does anyone hear this or see this, or is it just Ember?
No, it's everybody.
Foam hisses.
Ember's eyes lock on to the shadowy figure. Does she see any details?
Not really. It's kind of shifting. He's kind of a handsome man. He's dressed very elegantly, and like I said, he's flanked on either side by a beautiful, elegantly but scantily clad woman? Question mark?
Does she recognize the voice?
Are you getting up in his face, Colt?
Uh, here, Cole gets closer and he, who are you?
My name, young man of Torm, is Simrath. And this is my world you're in.
Ember stands up and she walks up beside Colt. Simrath, it's a pleasure to finally meet you.
See if I can.
What brings the honor of you coming to visit us? She says with a grin, making her fangs very noticeable.
Well, dear, I heard you were in the neighborhood. I thought I'd stop in.
Well, Thank you for coming to visit. But as you see, we were getting ready for dinner.
I saw that you were just about to feed on that paladin, and you stopped. Why did you stop?
I am quite full, actually. And, anyways, I try my best not to feed on my friends. These are my friends, by the way, she says with a nod and again a grin. And she looks over to her companions, making it known that they're all together.
Hmm. Yes, it's quite a bunch. I see that you took over. You got Sheriff Oslin and his gang. I've been feeding off of them for years. Me and my people. Well.
I apologize. I hadn't realized that that was where you fed off of. I didn't. We meant no disrespect. She says as she shakes her head
No, no,
and
none
shakes.
taken, none taken. It's all we can share things. You and I. Why don't you come with us?
I greatly appreciate the offer. I do have prior engagements, but I do hope to visit soon. I believe that I
You-
forgot his name. What is his name?
Who?
Ro-
Simrath?
no, Rob's old character,
Mortius.
Mortius.
Mortius. Thank you.
How quickly we
I,
forget.
I do believe you have Mortius staying with you currently, correct?
I do, and he can't wait to see you. It's been such a long time, my dear. Come with us. You belong with us, not with these people or whatever you call them, friends or something,
Yes, these are my
Rival.
companions.
companions.
Hmm.
These this is unbecoming a princess.
Ryu will
Uh,
mind link with Ember and say, "You need to back up. Get away from him."
Ember will wrap her hand around Colt's wrist and she'll take a step back. Well, it's been a pleasure, as I said. We'll do make time to come visit you. And again, I appreciate your offer. And she's being as formal and as pleasant as she can be, with her background and who she is. It's very noticeable.
Well, I'll try to keep your love alive. He misses you greatly.
I appreciate that. Um, we'll be there soon.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll be waiting. And he snaps his fingers and disappears into a gaseous form, and the other two fly away. And you hear maniacal laughter. Oh,
And Ember's shoulders kind of just fold over and she slumps for a minute, trying to catch a breath that she doesn't really need because she doesn't need to breathe, but she's still kind of gasping. Well, that was unexpected.
I like how Colt charged up there right into his face. That could have gotten ugly quick.
That was a mistake. I wanted to get here.
You're good. It worked out. Don't worry.
I guess you guys are in this neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah,
Well, that's fucked up.
yeah. Shit. I didn't realize that was his feeding grounds. You guys don't know vampire culture, but that's very disrespectful to fuck up where they eat.
Oh, really?
Maybe they'll move on.
Um, Not likely. And if they do, then they know quite a good source to get blood. She looks at everyone around in the room.
Well, Miss
Probably need to.
Ember,
Oh, go ahead.
would we be in danger if we were to do something with these bugbears?
I don't think so. It's possible that they feed off them too. I mean, vampires, it's not uncustomary for them to travel out to eat, but seeing as how they have such good resources around them, I'm sure that they feed off the bugbears as well. Or the bugbears could be working for Simrath.
Well, um, maybe we can ask the Fum here can ask the bugbears about Simrath.
Yes, yes. I suppose I can.
You
Apologies.
know,
I didn't get startled, but seeing that many vampires all at once, that was only something that we were told about as children. No offense, Emma, you are part of a nightmare catalog.
no offense taken.
But you are polite and pleasant. He he bugs the fur out of me. I think my neck hair is still standing up. What do
We
we do?
probably need to be especially diligent tonight as we sleep.
I agree. I don't think that Simrath had much interest in any of you. He just wanted me to go with him. So I can sleep in another house to keep you guys safe.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
How,
He's right.
why would you say such a ridiculous thing?
I just don't want any of you to get hurt.
If he doesn't want us, why would we get hurt?
That's true, she says, and she's kind of like lifting her hand and biting on her nails.
Oh, a new snack.
Leftover blood, delicious.
Oh,
um, would Ember know any ways to protect the house from vampires from entering in?
I mean, there's rumors and things like that that you may know about having them have to ask for entry and things like that, but you don't know if any of that's true. You've never dealt with anything like this before in your life, other than like when you were a child, you spent time with your parents, of course, but they were not actively engaged that you were aware of your father. Oh, well, I don't want to say too much because your friends don't know your story. But
That's
you
okay.
were very young when you were part of that. Hmm. And you probably would not recall a lot of what happened.
Mm. Um, well, just going by folklore and like tales that have been spun, knowing that holy water could be effective. And I know that salt circles can help with different creatures. I don't know if that would help with vampires. And she's kind of saying this out loud, and she's continually saying, like, sometimes people say that they'd have to be invited to go inside. Did we see Simrath like waiting outside the house, not going in?
So you noticed him right here. He came to the door. He never. You don't know. Well, go ahead and make a insight.
Okay.
any of us or just Ember?
Well, if the question comes up and you're sharing the question, can he come in the house? Yeah, all of you, anybody who's interested.
Yeah, I said it out loud for sure. Very nice, Foom.
So,
Right.
Fumnachu, you have heard this rumor in the past, and from what you know, it is possible, although you've never experienced it yourself. So, from what you've heard, a vampire does need to be invited into a home. Um, but I don't know the particulars about that, and neither do you. So
And this isn't our home, so
yeah, I don't know if it has to be your home or maybe he grew up in this house. I mean, you just don't like all the particulars aren't there for you to distinguish. Although you are aware of this rumor, for sure.
Well,
What did
yeah. Mhm.
what did he mean, Ember, when he said your love was awaiting you? When you were talking about Mortius?
Yeah, she looks at Raya like this is information that she knew. So she's kind of like looking at her questioningly and she says, well, you know how close Mortius and I were. And she's getting very uncomfortable with the question as she like fidgets and she's biting her nails with one hand and her thumb is kind of like rubbing against the handle of her battle axe. And she says, like I said, Mortius told me that he wanted to have a life with me.
But I thought it was
So
Simrath that wanted you to be his bride.
it could be some type of ploy to get me back over there. That's what was told to me in the vision with Simrath that I was expected to be queen. I thought that meant bride, but maybe it meant something else. He called me a princess just now. I don't know. I'm just as confused as you are.
Hmm. Well, I guess we have to look after the princess.
Well, anything that he tries he must have an evil intent behind, so we can trust him. Not with any of the words that came out of his mouth.
Ember,
Maybe he's
no.
lying just to try to confuse you.
Luke, princess becomes queens. I believe that's how it goes. Ember nods. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't trust anything that comes out of his mouth from. And she's kind of like shooken up. She didn't expect to see Simrath, not now in this type of setting. And she just walks back inside of the house a bit more. And she just sits quietly as she like stares at the bird being that was being prepared.
Well,
say we
okay.
Okay,
take care of these bugbears and go back to the castle and see what
yeah,
we can do.
we need to prepare in case Simrat wants to recover his. He makes a quotes with his hand. Princess.
Colt, are you able to make holy water?
I
I
have a bunch
don't.
of holy water in the bag of holding.
And yes,
Okay.
Paladin can make holy water.
I say maybe we need to start working on holy water. At least all of us have a vial or whatever of it on us.
That would be a good idea. Question, Luke, would holy water have any effect on me?
I don't think so because you're not technically undead.
No, not fully.
Right. Yeah, I would rule no.
Okay.
So Silverin is going to walk over to Raya and say, "Can I have a vial of holy water, please?" or
Certainly.
whatever it is.
Yep. So we got lots of holy water. That's what was said. So that's what's in the bag of holding is lots of holy water.
Okay. Is it a vial? What is it? What it?
Luke.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm busy researching something. What was the question?
So a while back we got lots of holy water, but I don't know how that, like if it was vials or if it was like
It was a 50-gallon barrel. No, I'm just kidding.
50-gallon barrel.
No, they
Holy
yeah,
shit.
they come in little they come in little like almost like potion bottles. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
And I was told lots. How many is lots?
Lots? Where did you get that from? I can't remember.
I think we were in the dungeon.
In the dungeon? Oh, there's all kinds of crazy stuff down there. Looks like you got 15.
Okay.
15.
So I'll change lots to 15.
You rolled a d20. I love that.
I roll for everything. Yeah,
You know, I
everything.
do that in real life.
Yeah, I roll. Well, I don't do that with real life. Real life is too tricky for that. But
Okay.
Okay.
So
So if
It
you've
will,
got 15, I'd like 2.
it will have been funny if he rolled a 1.
okay. So that would have sucked. Um. Okay. So Silverian has 2. Anybody else?
Boom raises his hands pretty fast and eagerly. He actually just runs right over.
Okay.
Me.
You want 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, a little of holy water could serve me.
Okay.
Maybe
You
2
want?
flasks,
Well, I don't have flasks. I have vials.
2 vials then.
Okay. Gage.
I'll hold off for now.
Okay. Ember.
Ember kind of seems like she's spacing out and she's kind of staring at Colt kind of awkwardly. And she doesn't really hear the question.
Cold, seeing that Ember is kinda off, he gets closer. Yeah. Is everything good?
Ember blinks a few times as she looks like a little more clearly at Colt, and she says, "I was just wondering, your blood is very pure, and I mean, I would call it almost holy. I wonder if your blood would be toxic to him. What were you
Well,
guys talking about?
we were repart sharing some holy water just in case, but I don't know about that. Maybe my blood is holy, yes, but I don't want to try to let Simra try it.
so, go ahead and Colt. Go ahead and roll a religion check.
Okay.
With advantage. 13. You have heard that a pure blood of like let's say like a um I don't want to say sinless, but because there is none, but like a maybe like the purity of like a child or the purity of like a neutral or a lawful good paladin um, is a much sought after blood by the undead.
Oh, like the
It's a
champagne of blood.
it's a freaking delicacy.
So that's why Ember's like becoming very addicted to Colt's blood.
Caviar blood.
Hey.
So, okay, and he
Backs away slowly.
he walks away.
Bye.
Well, I don't want Simrat to try it. No, I don't believe my blood will be toxic for him.
Oh, no, I wasn't thinking that we should just offer you up on a platter or anything like that.
Use them
I'd
for
much
bait.
rather keep your blood for me. She says with like a half-hearted chuckle as she looks away.
Well, that's reassuring.
You know, Colt, if you need to, take a vial of one of those yellow vials from Raya and douse yourself with it if you know you're about to be bitten. He nervously smiles back. Ha 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 ha.
um, Ember stands up and she approaches Raya, and she still kind of has that like vacant look about her. Yeah, holy water. That'd be great.
You want 2 vials?
No, I think one will be okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Um,
Don't
hmm,
forget to add those to your inventories.
I'm doing it right now.
You never know when one will come in handy.
Hey, we all thought that about the urine too, and it came in handy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Ember is going to look around the house to see what like areas are most I don't know, like least protected.
Oh,
Uh
the house has no protection at all. Walls are missing. There's gigantic holes in the roof. It's not a protected environment from anything. I mean, it's kind of got, like it's got a wall you can lean against and maybe catch some shelter from the wind, but other than that, it's Swiss cheese. I mean,
Love it.
yeah. I mean, look at the roof and stuff and the walls. I mean, it's a mess.
It's great. That's yep, there's no way of setting up anything to protect the perimeter.
Well, at least it should serve a, a little of cover.
Mm,
But I I can be the first guard.
all right. Well, you need rest. I don't necessarily need sleep.
I don't need sleep either.
I think the salt was
Like
a good idea, though. I hear vampires like to salt their food.
I-
I'm using
Actually,
all the salt for the turkey. Come on.
salt is very purifying. Um, she is going to ask Colt and all the magic users. Do any of you have salt?
I think I left some back at the kitchen.
Okay, Raya.
Um, I don't.
Me neither.
Colt. Ugh. Um, Gage. I don't know what type of magic you use. Do you hold any salt in your satchel?
No.
All right, that's cool. Um, are there like cupboards? Can she search the house to see if there's like any, I don't know, containers of salt?
No, there's nothing in here. This place has
Been
been looted
ransacked.
60 times over and ransacked, and yeah, there's nothing. There's no cabinets to search.
Okay. Well, on that note, Ember's going to sit down and she's going to, wait for her companions to eat and take rest, and she'll help keep watch.
All right,
Roll
so
and save.
so who's going to be taking the first watch?
I can.
All right, go ahead and roll perception. Are you staying in the house, or are you going to be patrolling out around the house, or?
I guess I can patrol. You say
So
perception?
yeah, so go ahead and roll a perception check. Yeah, it seems pretty quiet out. You hear like the sounds of the forest at night. You can see stars and things like that, but nothing unusual so far.
Okay.
What kind of vision do you have?
I have dark vision.
Oh, you're an elf, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 60. Is it 60
Yeah,
feet?
dark vision 60. Yep. Cool. So yeah, nothing unusual. Of course, the visit from Simrath and um, his side chicks definitely kind of shook you up a little bit. So all kinds of things are probably running through your mind as you walk around in the dark at night. But
Every
yeah,
little shadow a jump.
yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. You would think that that would be the natural reaction to something as horrifying as that. But
So I don't want to like leave my companions, but can I walk back out to where Ember and I were when the goblins came through and just see if I see anything else kind of walking through that way?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. So you're probably about 30 yards off from the house now. Um, and you're right about in the area where you had originally seen the goblins disappear into the cave. And go ahead and roll a perception check if you're looking for something with your dark vision. And you actually do
Oops,
see
sorry.
you see several humanoid creatures. Uh, they're rather small. They seem to be traveling in a group, and they're carrying torches, and they're heading into the cave.
Can I tell what they are?
Your best guess with that roll is probably more goblins.
Okay. But can I see my companions or at least the house where they are?
So you're about 30 yards out. So yeah, you can. I think you have view of the house.
Okay. Using my Mask of the Wild, I just kind of want to stand there and just watch the cave to see what else I might see.
Okay. So how long do you want to sit there for?
Uh,
Kind of on a stakeout, kind of like a detective
kind
sitting in
of
a car in front of the
smoke a
victim's home or
cigarette,
whatever. Yeah.
eat my sandwich. Yeah.
Yep. Cup of coffee. And how long do you want to sit there for?
Half an hour, 45 minutes, I guess.
All right. So you see, as you're sitting there, with your perception roll that you have, you see some activity coming and going from the cave. Um, you don't really know exactly what's going on, but you do notice that there are several goblins that appear to be coming and going throughout the night.
Okay. But I can't really tell what they're doing other than entering and leaving, that kind of stuff.
No, all you see is like their outline, the darkness, and the occasional group has a couple of torches with them and stuff like that. You can see their kind of pointy ears in the light.
Okay. Do I see heat? Is that what my dark vision is? I can't remember.
Dark vision allows you to see in the dark up to 60 feet like it were dim light, I believe.
Okay, so yeah, okay. So it's not heat vision. It's
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not
okay.
like no, it's not heat vision. You're not sensing the heat of the bodies or anything like that. It's you just have the ability to I guess you got big corneas or pupils or something, whatever it is that allows light into your eyes.
Okay. All right, I will make my way back to do another round of the house, I guess.
All right. And all seems pretty quiet back there. And a few hours pass by.
I can take second watch.
All right.
Well, I am going to relay to Raya what I just saw. Um, we're not very far from the goblin cave, and I saw a bunch more kind of coming and going. I don't know what they're doing, but they're pretty active.
They were
So
coming by the house?
no, no, no. Sorry, they were coming by in and out of their cave. We're not that far from their cave, so I kind of ventured over a little closer to them, and that's what I saw.
Oh, okay.
Has this been like an hour since you left?
Probably.
It's been a couple. He's been on patrol for probably at least 2 or 3 hours. On watch, walking around the house, watching the goblins. Checking on the house and
Okay.
sweet.
Yeah. Finally gave me enough time to summon a little guy that can do some scouting. Uh, Raya, you can take the second watch. I'll probably catch a little cat nap, and then you can wake me up after, or
I
vice
love
versa.
it. A little
Yeah.
cat nap. Meow.
All right. So I will start my watch.
All right, go
I
ahead and
will
roll your
meditate.
perception check, Rauya. Okay.
Nice.
If you're up near the house, you really don't see or hear anything. Um, you might walk around the house. Every once in a while, you hear kind of a twig snap in the woods or something like that. You can see the stars in the night sky. It's actually a pretty nice night. There's a light breeze, no rain. Um, yeah, definitely pretty good.
Okay.
But no, nothing unusual. And a few more hours pass, and
What?
the
What was
sun
that, Boom?
the sun begins to rise.
Oh, okay. You got a long rest?
Yeah.
Hmm. Nice.
Let's go ahead and take a quick break there, talking about a long rest. Take like 10 minutes. We'll be right back.
Cool.
All right.
Okay,
Sounds
okay.
good.
Anyone still here? Hello?
Hello.
Hey. Um, question.
Yes.
Has there been done any okay, I know I'm probably speaking out of role play, but how's the money coming along in terms of Fumnachu depositing his remaining well, I have 527 before I left to remade up with the squad.
You should have
Uh
more now if you're all splitting up the money equally and stuff.
oh yeah, I figured I kind of want to give them like a fun little surprise of it's going to take a while for it to get refurbished, but maybe with the 500 gold, would that be enough to get like basic chairs and like some spit shine down there?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Just whatever. You probably don't have a lot of the background that you should have because you came in so late in the game.
Oh,
But this this area is about a month's travel from the nearest city. And there really is not a lot of craftsmen locally. So
oh,
really what you would want to do is you would want to try and request something from like either the boatman who brought the party down here originally.
hmm,
Um, he would be able to help you.
okay.
And
Because
you
yeah,
could, yeah, I mean, like you could say, next time you're up in Bard's Gate, can you bring me so and so and so and so? Or you can travel to Bard's Gate yourself and
yeah.
pick up whatever you need.
Well,
Or
that's what, yeah,
you can hire a craftsman and have it built for you. You know.
yeah. Because I know I went a whole day without actually joining up with them, so I figured like insert fade to black background. I could have done something worth of like 500 gold.
Yeah, but then so like I was talking about downtime. It's not just a matter of having
Yeah.
the money; it's taking the time to have things done.
Oh yes, yes. Well, at that point, um, how much time would like Foom be spending like just talking to the person to put like a commission down to like
You could
have
probably
the works?
yeah, you could probably do that in a day.
Okay,
Get
yeah,
all
it's
that
it's that
squared away.
right, right. It's I guess in that case, it's not so much like the people actually getting the work done right then and there, but the necessary preparations at least.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
So
cool, cool.
I came in on the back end of this conversation, so I apologize. I went downstairs. My granddaughter's sitting in the dark. I felt bad for her.
Oh,
So that's
Fuma's updating the castle. He wanted to
all right.
know like timeline and what he would have to
Right.
do. Yeah.
Well, all the money or all the gold and silver that we've collected, I've kept in a pot.
Mhm.
We weren't divvying it out. So I need to know if we're divvying it out, that I need to do that.
Oh, I'm using my own personal starter gold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figured I'm trying to treat the crew. Um, I think only Ember knows of an idea. Maybe like some people, like everyone knows to an extent that I want to have a bar down there, but you guys don't know what it's gonna look like. So while you guys were actually dealing with the ghosts, I just made simple chitter chatter for like possible information to kick stuff up and going.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, no worries. Foom's not stealing anything from the party yet, or
No,
at all.
I just needed to know if if I should be dividing that up to everybody, or are we just keeping it together for the, the repairs for the castle and stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I know definitely that the gate is perhaps one of the biggest, if not the main concern right now.
Right.
Um, and I know
And the
Foom
roof.
can, yeah, I could do mending, but that doesn't do anything to the already damaged woods. But um, I don't know. I to understand mending a single break, would I be able to just make my own furniture if I have like the lumber already set up, like to find a break and then
That
just
would be
apply?
that would be more of a crafting type thing than a mending
Oh,
type
Because
thing. Mending can only mend something that's already been crafted.
right. And
Yeah.
it's cantrip if I'm not mistaken, so it's very, very limited.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Like we had already talked once about possibly fixing the gate with mending, but it's an enormous task and it's
Right.
beyond mending scope to be able
Mm.
to do
And
that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no larger than 1 foot in any dimension.
Right. So it's not that you're creating a breakage.
You're
The breakage must already be there.
Yep, you're fixing something that's been damaged.
Okay. Mm. Okay.
you guys are just going to have to break down and hire craftsmen and
We
all
just gotta
that
make more
stuff.
money
Yeah.
at it.
Once we're done adventuring.
When will that be?
Once you're done adventuring, you can just head back to Bard's Gate.
I mean,
I
at
mean,
least
you
with
know,
the bears. We'll
we
focus on the bears and then we'll
Yeah.
then we'll get the gate fixed.
I mean they're bugbears are great at goblins are great at building stuff, so I mean, who knows?
Yeah, we could hire goblins.
I like the way you think, Foom. You're always looking for an angle here. That's good.
Foom knew of a distant goblin cousin that lived somewhere where they were part of a community. He didn't live there long. He thought there was a lot of abuse over there, but he got a chance to try it out, and he brought some ideas back.
Oh, is that during the same like when Ember was having that vision of her past life of that tiefling that was a paladin? Wasn't there a goblin that visited that town?
He says
That
a few other
Ethan?
people. Yeah, like it was a small goblin sanctuary for a minute, but it turned out to be almost like a concentration camp.
Oh
It
yeah, I
was a
forgot about
refugee camp, goblin refugees.
Goblin refugee, yes, yes.
Some partying, adventuring party went down in some place where the goblins were living and stirred up a hornet's nest, and so they created a bunch of goblin refugees. Oh no, those were heroes. Wait a second.
that. Yeah, heroes.
Yeah, they were the heroes. They couldn't have possibly made all those goblins refugees. No, not
No.
them.
Just Pagliacci.
Yeah, I mean, there was a paladin of Lathander. She would never.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of which, started watching Deadwood soon, so that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, Deadwood's awesome. All right, so we're all back, and we're here. The sun is breaking, the roosters are crowing, and the vampires are sleeping. So, what would you guys like to do today?
Probably investigate that cave.
Yeah.
Isn't don't goblins hang out with bugbears?
Yeah, that's what I was
Yes,
saying.
I do.
They've been known to.
I wonder if those goblins are like the bugbear's minions.
We can always ask.
So it's possible.
All right, all in favor of going to the cave?
You just never know.
Would you
Let's
say?
go.
Yep. Would you say the amount of time it takes us to pack up and get ready and to head out? How long do you think that would take?
That depends. That's completely up to you guys. Depending on what you want to do. If you want to eat breakfast, it's completely up to you guys. How much time you want to take. If you're in a hustle and you're just going to pack everything up, I mean, I'm sure that as the adventurers that you are, you could probably put all your belongings together into packs within 20 minutes or so, and be ready to go. But if you're going to get something to eat, if you're going to make plans, it's completely up to you what you want to do. So the time is yours, and you tell me how long it takes.
Okay. Mr. Sylvan, how exactly would you like us to go into this cave? Quietly or vigorously?
I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it.
You are a very smart man. I'm sure you could think of something.
I'm ready to go run right in, but that may not be the best way to handle this situation.
It seems like if they were all active during your watch, they may be asleep now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. We had to be very careful, very quiet.
Maybe, Foom, if you since you speak Goblin, maybe you can kind of wander in and see what you can see, and we can be right behind you if we need to be.
Okay, but if I have to wake up a goblin, I don't want to do it. I got kicked by my cousin last year for waking him up too early. From the
Ember
sides.
stands behind Foom, and she'll say, "I'll be behind you. Things go sour, then you have my axe."
And he looks to Sylvan and his bow.
Yes,
Mm,
absolutely.
And then he looks to Colt and his sword.
Yeah.
Good, good enough for me. He starts walking.
good enough for me. Ember follows behind. Actually, she'll probably pull out the map and show Foom. Like, no, it's this direction, Foom,
And
over
he
here.
stops and redirects. Oh, sorry. Yes, onward, my weapons.
Love Foom so fucking much. So it would be safe to assume that we're going with a stealthier approach. Uh, so should we all roll stealth, Luke?
Yes, if that's what you're planning on doing is stealthing along, then
Mm.
I would highly suggest a stealth check.
Okay.
I'm going to give myself guidance.
Nice roll, Silverin.
My companions, not so much.
But unfortunately, since you're all traveling together, um, yeah, you get everything packed up. You start heading towards the cave, and uh, there does not seem to be any activity at the cave right now.
Ember's just swatting away like a squirrel or something that's following her because it smells the scent of the decayed ears in her satchel. Go away, go away.
Boom is going to activate his wild shape. Uh, I think the temporary hit points is already gone after the inspiration, right, Colt? Or
Yeah.
is that still? Yeah, it's gone. Okay, and then it just gets replaced with the temporary circle of the spores. So my tail just plumes with some mushroom heads and a light. Now that there's not so much light around me, you start to see like almost like a miasma of vapor spores around me, and I'm just like uh, try not to breathe in when you're too close next to me.
Ember whispers back,
Hold
I
your
don't
breath,
have to
everybody.
breathe.
And I just need like a second because now that it's like a whole new day, I am setting up my spells. So I'm gonna say I'm just slowly trekking in while making sure I'm looking out for traps. Can I at least look out for traps while I'm doing this?
So if you're memorizing spells and stuff, I don't think you can travel while you're doing that. That's
Oh no, I mean
something.
like I did that like per se when I woke up, but like I just need like a minute because I know we're not gonna be in combat, right?
I don't know. What do you guys? Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
All
I
right,
don't
let me
know.
just. I got you. I got you. Let me just redo this. All right, we're good. Yeah, so I'm checking for traps.
All right, cool. So you kind of follow this well-worn path, and it seems as though there's been, some goblin travelers and what have you, possibly some hobgoblins and stuff. And you hear some rustling in the bushes up ahead. As you try and go along stealthy, some of you are unable to do that, and you kind of stumble around and make noise, and maybe the horse, kind of made some noise and stuff like that. But you hear some sounds coming from the bushes up ahead, like over here and over here.
Okay.
Can we recognize the sound?
It sounds like rustling,
Just rustling. Okay.
big rustling in the woods and stuff.
Cool. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds bigger than goblins.
Boom's gonna ready his light crossbow.
Ember
And
is holding firm to her battle axe.
My bow is ready too. And I'm kind of off in the bushes a little.
Paul pulls out his great sword, and he mounts on Atlas.
We need to get you a lance.
Yeah. That would be great.
Yeah.
mm,
But next time we're in town, maybe you can find one. I'm sure
Move up
there
more.
was a dead paladin around here somewhere who had one at one time.
okay. So I guess I'm gonna try and crouch and find coverage for what I heard. Or you said I also saw shaking in the bushes.
Yeah, the bushes are kind of rustling around over there.
Okay.
And does anybody speak giant?
Oh crap! No.
Probably
Sorry,
not.
what?
Giant.
Oh, giant. I thought you said that. Okay. No,
Yeah.
I do not.
So you hear some like garbling. It almost as if some kind of a language you don't understand is being spoken.
Hmm.
Cool.
Boom is gonna notify the rest to be careful. Um, and he's gonna try and let's see. We're inside the cave already, right?
No, you're not in the cave. You're on
No.
your way.
Oh, you're on your way.
Following a well-worn path to the cave.
Okay.
Um,
He's gonna tell people to stay as quietly as he can.
yeah.
I'm gonna creep up a little closer.
All right, and as you get up over there, you hear like as something stumbles out of the bushes, something large and rather ugly stumbles out of the bushes, and let's go ahead and roll initiative. And you hear yeah, something like that, because you don't understand that language that it's speaking. It's
Sounds
not a
about
language.
right.
Ember tries to mimic what he says.
It actually means, man, I'm so fucking hungry and giant.
Ah,
That will explain my initiative. 5.
All right, so Fum Nacho, look at that 26. You're up.
26. I got a 9, bro.
I
You
got a
got a
16.
nat 1.
Unless you rolled. Oh, did I?
Did you clear the last time?
Probably. I thought it was empty. I mean, I looked at it when I opened it up. It was empty. Let me see. Okay. So then I guess Silverin's up. I don't know why Fum Nacho was on there twice. Is anybody
Weird.
else on there twice? No. Yeah.
mm-mm.
Gage is on there
Um,
twice. We'll take his first one. Gold on there twice. Ember's on there twice. I guess I didn't clear it. Shit.
Hmm.
All right. All right, let me go through and figure out who rolled what here. Initiative. There we go. Colt got a 6. We'll throw away his 11. Raya got a 15, so we'll throw away her 12. Silverin got the 19. Nice one, Silverin.
Usually I'm the
Gage
bottom of
got
the
the
list.
17, 16, and from Nacho got the 9. Let's get rid of Silverin's old one there. Gage's old one. It's on there twice. We go to 16. It's an old one. All right, I think we're all set. And Silverin's up. And it's good good that you are up. The thing's right in your face, basically.
Can I tell if it's going to attack me?
It looks like it. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't it?
Okay.
It's always Silverin, huh? Or Silverin.
I mean, it just came stumbling out of the bushes and looked at you and went.
Oh God.
I guess I will shoot it with my longbow. My longbow +1, thank you very much.
Nice.
Yay! That's a hit.
Now I have not activated my crimson right yet, so
Okay.
yeah.
I was looking over your character sheet the other day. I think there was something I noticed that you're not utilizing. You might want to look at your character again. Visit the D&D Beyond website too.
Okay.
About the Blood Hunter, because there is an aspect that you're not taking advantage of, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was something there that you're not. Yeah, so visit that. You remember the Blood Hunter entry on the D&D Beyond website?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
look at
just
it quite
happened to be
often.
browsing around on there, and I was like, "Oh, Blood Hunter, let me look at that." And there, I think you can, but just by utilizing this, give yourself a big boost. I can't remember exactly what it was though. You have to research.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look at it again because I thought I was doing most everything I could.
Yeah, there's something missing. All right, Mr. Silverin, looks like you've done 9 piercing damage on this big thing, and it kind of wreathes around and um, it kind of wreathes around and takes the arrow, and you get this like weird smell of stank, like really, really nasty when the arrow goes in him, and just like this little puff of like uh, comes out of him, and it smells like really bad. Yeah, that's like he's got really bad stuff inside of him.
Mm.
Fine. I
Yeah.
will shoot him again.
Okay.
Gosh.
Oh, look at that. Okay, now you're using a +1 longbow, but not a +1 arrow. Is that correct?
Correct.
Because I know you
Mhm.
have +1 arrows too. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I have
Excellent.
like 8 or 9 of them. So
Yep. So you
12.
got. So once again, the little arrow flies true, and goes into this gnarly thing's skin, and another little of stuff comes out of it, and it reeks to high heaven. What else
can I
would you
see if
like to
he's
do?
bleeding?
It is. It's some kind of blood, actually, but it just stinks like hell. It's
Okay.
green and gross and.
Yeah. Well, I will move to. Where am I going to move? Guess I'll move over here. Maybe. And that's it.
All right. Gage.
I will move over here. And I will cast Grease underneath it.
Well, that's cool.
Nice.
And go ahead and make a. Do you know how to make a square with the draw tool? Yeah, there you go. Cool. Yeah, so it's right underneath it. So he's got to make a dex save or fall. Straight up on him. 20.
Saves.
Yeah, he saves on that. But he's all covered in oil, I guess now, or grease. Okay. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Ember. This disgusting little creature came out of the woods.
Okay, this is great. Ember is going to move just about here. And she is going to place a hand on her chest as she takes a deep breath. And you can see like smoke trickle out her nostrils and her eyes glow a fiery red as she casts Dragon's Breath. And she is going to use its damage as fire. And the DC is different than that. I don't know why it's DC 0. Oh, that had to be fixed.
Yeah, I can't figure out why your DC is like that.
But it's
God.
my spellcaster's charisma.
So okay,
So
so it's an 8 plus your proficiency bonus, which is a 3,
which is 11.
plus your spellcasting modifier.
Okay, 8, 11, and then charisma would be modifier of 3, so 14.
Okay, DC 14
And
then.
let me put that, I'll put it in the description.
All right.
So dexterity saving throw.
All right, and here he goes because he's not very dexterous. Oh,
And he fails.
he fails, and so this
It's
is actually a touch spell, though.
Yeah, it's a touch spell. So she touched herself and it's a bonus action. So her action was to use the spell.
It's the touches to give the ability to do the dragon breath.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. All right. So, yeah, you got a 15-foot cone. Let's see what that looks like.
And if I need to get closer, then I will. I still have 10 feet of movement.
You get a cone.
But in theory, since he's covered in grease, he'll be ignited on fire.
Yeah, that doesn't work, unfortunately, but that is kind of cool in the old days.
Oh,
So,
shit.
yeah.
Damn. That's what I was hoping for. So I'll get closer if need be.
Let's see. How big is that? 15 foot. I would say you're probably rocking something about this big. So just short. You want to move up? Hello?
Oh, I'm on mute.
Oh. You're just short.
Yeah.
Do you want to move up?
Yeah, I'll move up. Like I said, I have 10 feet of movement, so I could move like right here on top
Jump
of
up
this
on
log.
the log, just like
Yeah.
Errol Flynn in like a swashbuckling type movie. And you cast that killer spell as it comes flying out, and he fails his save. And go ahead and roll your damage.
It says 10 here.
3d6.
And it is Yeah, it is a 3d6, and I got a 10 up here. I don't know if you see it,
Oh,
but I
okay,
was
cool. All right,
rolling
yeah.
that.
All right. And he failed his check, so he takes the full damage.
And then I'll stay put right here. Damn, I was hoping you'd catch on fire.
That was a bonus action.
It was an action. Wasn't it an action to use it?
No, I don't think so.
Well, it's a bonus action spell, um, but you did move, so you did your movement action. You can take another action, an attack action, or another move action if you want.
Oh, it does say then take an action to exhale. Sorry.
Oh, and then take an action to exhale. Okay, so
Yep.
yeah, you've used it
Okay.
up. Mhm.
Yeah, I figured that was the case. I mean,
Sorry.
yeah. No, you're good. You're good. I don't think that this would work here because I know as a barbarian, I get to use 2 attacks, but I don't know if that works in this case.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Okay, I figured. Then that's my turn, and I stay put.
All right, cool. And Rauya, you're up. I love it when players know what their characters can do. I love it. It's like makes me so happy because I can't know everything. Are you kidding? I barely know where I am.
Okay, I thought you were being sarcastic. I don't judge you for sarcasm.
I'm gonna toll the dead, so it's a wisdom save DC 16.
All right. And you got the range?
Yep, it's 60 feet.
Oh, he's wise too, boy. Look at this.
So that's like really bad.
Yeah.
You take 6 in damage.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like step in under the tree, 1 step, and that's my turn.
All righty. And then he's going to jump up on the log too because he's got a little bit of Errol Flynn in him. And he is going to make some attacks against Ember.
Does
Go for it.
Grease affect him?
What's that?
Does the fact that he's standing in grease affect him?
Not leaving. I think it's only entering. Let me see. Dexterity creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must also succeed. Yeah. So it's not exiting. It's just entering
Okay.
or
It
spending.
is technically difficult terrain. Not that that's going to do anything.
It'll slow him down a little, but he'll still be able to make his movement to that far. All right, and he lashes out with a claw with the boom boom on Ember, and 13 misses, I'm
Misses.
sure. And then he
Yes.
takes the other claw, and does that one hit?
That it's
Okay. So that is 13 slashing and 8 poison. Are you immune to poison or anything? I know.
No.
Okay, so that's 21, and then he's got one more attack. And that one hits
Holy shit.
for 11.
11.
So 32 total,
Okay.
and 10 of that being poison. All right. And then his
Ouchie.
little friend that he was talking to over here kind of stumbles out of the woods because he's hungry too. Come on. Stumble out of the woods.
He doesn't want it. He's shy.
He's shy. He's acting shy. Aren't you hungry? Yep, he's hungry, all right. Let's see. 30 feet. He's going to go get in Silvern's face, I think.
Great.
And Colt, you're up.
Okay, so I wanted to ask something first because I am mounting my Atlas right now. So
Okay.
Can he make an attack when like a bash attack? Like this?
Absolutely. Yeah. So
Okay.
so basically, let me just see. Does your mount have ride by? Or
Right by.
yeah, I think it's called ride by. I know it's fly by. Yours steers as a mount, both in combat, in and out. Yep. Okay. While mounted on your steed, you can cast spell. Also target. Also dismiss. So you should be able to, if what you want to do you want to use him to attack the thing? Is that what you want to do, or do you want to use him to go by and make an attack yourself?
I want to mount him and go and make a trampling charge to him.
Mm.
Okay, so you want to try and trample him with the horse.
Yeah.
All right. So
Does
okay.
that counts as an action for me? Or it's
So he's got 30 feet. So I think you got the distance. Let me see. Does he have a I don't know if does he have a character sheet?
yeah, you made it and
Oh yeah, there we
he
go.
has
Atlas. All right.
60 feet.
He's got a trampling charge. Oh, okay. So he has the ability. If the horse moves at least 20 feet forward, the target must make a DC 14 or be knocked prone. Yes, go ahead. Make your move.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I'm for asking many questions, but I just wanted to make sure because on Find Steed it says that any spell that targets myself can target my steed too.
Okay.
So if I cast Searing Smite, does does it affect
Are you
my
asking if that would so Searing Smite would work on the horse's hooves? I don't know. I don't know that you could cast Searing Smite on another living being and have it act. I've never heard of that before.
well, it's
Searing Smite requires a melee weapon attack.
Yeah.
oh
I don't know that you could cast it on another living being, but it's a good question. I mean, yeah. Thanks for
It's
asking.
range's self, so it's
but it says that on the Find Steed that any spell that only works on myself can
Mhm.
work on the steed too.
Right. And so when
That's
you're casting that smite, you're actually casting it on the weapon, not on yourself.
okay.
Just to make the distinction.
Okay.
Right. You're smiting, yes, but it's your weapon that carries the spell attack with it.
Okay. Well,
Almost like a magus.
well then, I will go here, and I charge with my horse.
Okay.
So
Okay, so he's going to make his strength save. And let's see how he did. So he it looks like he failed. So he's knocked prone.
okay.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, you can make a hoof attack.
Nice.
And you crit it.
Whoa.
wow.
Uh,
Okay.
I mm,
Damn.
20 damage.
And he will
Nice.
take 20 damage and he is prone.
okay. Now, can I attack myself with my razor?
I think you've already done your action, no?
I don't know. I never use a mount before.
Yeah, so I think that your mount acts in tandem with you, so he wouldn't get 3 actions and then you get 3 actions. You
Okay.
use your actions together.
Okay. That makes sense.
Right,
Okay,
right.
so so uh as a can I use a bonus action?
Yeah, uh-huh. Oh, wait, you already
Bonus.
used a bonus action on the horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's my turn then.
All righty.
Yeah.
Fumnachu, you're up.
Okay. He's gonna do like a silent cheer when the horse knocked the giant over, and then he's gonna look at the guy that's still standing. He's gonna cast Fairy Fire on that one next to Amber.
Okay.
So he's gonna need to make a DC Dex save of 13,
All right. Let's see.
or he will be covered in a violet light. Oh yeah, he passes.
He passed it.
He passed. And then I'm gonna use my movement speed to make a full run of, let's see, 60 through my cat-like reflexes. So I'm gonna be like, after I see that happen, I run past Raya saying, "I'm not leaving, I swear," and I just run in the woods up to here.
Okay. And I forgot something. When you actually attacked him with the hooves,
Yep.
Colt, I forgot that everybody within 5 feet will take. Let's get this out here. 3 poison damage. So Ember, the horse, and you all take 3 poison damage.
Okay.
All right. All right. Let's see. From Nacho's done. Silver, and you're up. You got this big ugly thing standing in your face.
I will shoot him with a bow.
All right. I'm not. I can't remember in 5e if you can shoot. If there's a penalty for shooting right next to something like that.
Unless if
I
you have
think
4
they're-
feet.
It's disadvantage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I will move back.
All right, and that will give him an attack of opportunity.
Oh. Well, I'll risk it.
Okay. So you move back, and it swings, and 15 misses. I'm sure.
Yep.
All right.
Now I will shoot my bow.
26 hits. Whoa, whoa, nice. Just the 8 though, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And I will shoot him again.
Keep them coming. 16 hits.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
16 hits for 12, so that's 20 total. Very nice, very nice.
I think
All right.
that's all I'm gonna do.
All right, Gage, you're up.
I will make 2 throws at this one.
And that's a hit.
Nice.
Ho 18 total. You kick ass with that thing, man.
And
So
then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Silverin.
Nice.
Okay, so I gotta tell y'all something
Thank you.
before you cast Sanctuary. Read the last sentence.
Right. It lasts. It's good until he takes a hostile action. Yeah.
Yep.
All
Just
right.
So you know.
Ember,
I
you're
know.
up.
Okay.
Okay. I have a question, Luke.
Yes.
Ember's putting pieces together. Like every time that the creature gets hit, like poison gets thrown into the air,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
My character doesn't breathe.
Okay.
So does it like go on the skin? Is that how it's affected, or is it something that
Yeah,
you breathe
I mean
in?
it's just a poison splash. It's not like a gas or anything like that.
Okay. So Ember is gonna look at Colt and she's gonna say, "Well, I think that it's releasing," and she's a little out of it because she's like bleeding a lot. I think it's releasing a poison, and I think that's what's killing us. She says, and she laughs kind of crazily as she enters into her rage, and she's still gonna fucking hit it with her face. Or battle axe. I'm sorry, for twice.
All right.
And
And
I am.
it's prone. So I get stuff mixed up. I'm sorry. Does prone
She
give
gets
her any?
advantage.
She gets advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have advantage on your rolls. So many different rules.
I'm gonna bonus action Wrathful Smite. So it'll do a 1d6 extra damage if it's hit, and I'm raging right now. So let's go. There's 18.
Okay, that hits.
I'm gonna
And
roll
that-
my d6 now.
That hits for 15.
Yep. And once it rolls the dice, I don't know if you see it. I do not.
No.
I don't see it.
Waiting patiently.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
I don't see a roll at all, so
It got lost in the nether.
it did. Okay, let's try going for another strike and seeing what happens.
All right, give it a shot.
It's not registering anything I'm doing. I'm refreshing the page because I'm impatient. I don't know if you guys can hear my nails clickety clacketing against my laptop.
Yeah, it sounds like Atlas trotting about.
Mhm. You can make the sound effects.
I got you. What the hell? Roll 20 is not even wanting to load, and I have.
Oh, you
I
rolled
heard
a
a
6.
ding.
Why
I
did you
rolled
roll
a
a 6?
She had her smite thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. So additional 6
Damn.
damage. Okay.
So
Nice.
that's 21 for that hit.
Yep.
Yes. I don't know what's going on.
It's
All your
rolling
rolls are
everything.
coming out now. So another 21 damage, 20, 18,
23.
23 damage.
18.
Okay.
No. Wrathful Smite only works
Oh,
once.
it's only the first roll. Yep.
So it's 18,
18?
and
Okay.
plus whatever I rolled last time.
All right. Sweet. Anything else, Miss Amber? Miss Ember.
No, I'm in the unknown right now while Roll20 tries to load.
Okay. Rauya, you're up.
I am going to cast as a bonus action healing word on Ember.
Thank you.
At second level for 7 points of healing.
Pretty sweet.
And then I am going to toll the dead on this guy over here.
And he's got to make his wisdom save, which he fails.
So 11 points of damage.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Nice.
Very nice. All right. Now let's see what's going on here with these trolls. So this guy will stand up. Move action. And he will I guess he'll swat at Colt first. 25 hit.
Yep.
Okay. And just does 16, not the extra 7.
Okay, I got scared.
Yeah, 16. If he would have critted, he would have done all that
Well,
damage.
Is it the 12 and the 3? Because it's the first number of the slashing and the poison.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. 15. So 15 damage. Yep, that's right. And then the other arm will slash at Ember.
Duck.
22
Oh,
hits.
That hits.
That'll be 14 damage, and then one more hit at Colt.
Okay.
21 hit
Holy
Colt.
hell.
And
Damage. Can someone write that to me? Because Roll20 is not logging on for me.
he
got
does. I can adjust your token. He does 17 damage to you, Colt. That on that hit, plus the previous. Let's see. So The one that hit Ember was 14, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got 7 healing from Raya.
Okay, so that puts you at 21. All right, you're running low there, Ember. All right, so this guy comes out and he does his little thing. And he's actually kind of heals up a little bit. It's weird. It's weird when you see stuff like that happen. All right. He's running 30 feet and he's going after Silverin.
Yay.
Yay, Silverin! It's time to turn into a werewolf, buddy.
I don't know if I want to touch these guys.
Yeah, watch out for that poison. And he misses with the first one, misses with the second one, misses with the third one. Unless the 16 hits,
Nope.
he's done for. Colt, you're up.
Okay, so I will use as a bonus action Shield of Faith on me,
Okay.
and as an action I will attack with my greatsword.
Okay. And 19 hits.
And
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
okay, and I'll use Divine Smite.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the extra damage. 11. All right. And you will take, you and Ember both will take 2d8. You each take 10 poison. What else, Colt?
Okay.
Oh wait, is it halved because oh no, it's poison, right? I won't take half because I'm raging, right?
I don't know. Does that give you resistance against poison? I don't think so.
No, but I did with the claw attacks. But it's fine.
So it would have been 5 on her attack. that she
On
did
her
that.
last attack?
Yep.
So she's got
Instead
5
of
extra.
14, she'd have taken 9. Yep.
Okay. So let's put 5 back on her.
I forgot about the raging.
Okay. All right. What's up, Colt?
And I do 1 extra attack.
Okay. And that hits.
With
And
another Divine Smite.
takes 14 as you see the you see your longsword kind of sink into him as he starts to like shudder and kind of like loses balance and whatever, and he just kind of like grabs his stomach and then he explodes, and I need you and Ember both to make con saves.
Oh, this is nice.
I'll always bring out the best monsters.
Oh, thank God. Oh wait, is that mine or is that yours? It's yours.
Colt saved.
Colts.
Wait,
You bastard.
wait. You are celebrating.
We're not celebrating shit. It's not rolling my con save. Oh no. I saved too, I swear. Oh, okay. Luke, can you roll my con? Because
Sure.
I don't know what's going on. Roll
Let
good
me
for me.
just access your sheet, and no matter what happens, I am not responsible.
Damn it.
Oh, you have a good. Oh, what was that? Wait, what was that just came through?
2 of them.
You got a 12. All right,
Yeah, I got a
so
12.
the 12 fails and the 20 saves, and we have a big bunch of poison going everywhere. And Ember, you take 23 damage, and Colt, you take 11 damage.
You see Ember, like, the veins on her skin go green from the poison. And, like, she looks at Colt wide eyes and then falls flat on the ground. She's down.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh. And
All right.
Luke,
Yes.
Colt, are you
before
up?
before we move
Yeah.
on, that I had Sanctuary cast on me, so wouldn't that whatever the hell this is that's attacking us, wouldn't he have to roll a wisdom?
Oh, yeah, he
Again.
would have actually, but he missed all his attacks anyway, so.
Well, but he has to roll to see if he would continue attacking me, right? Or does he run away?
No, he wouldn't run away. No, it would just mean that he wouldn't attack on that turn.
Okay.
No, it doesn't cause anybody to run away. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. So, yeah, you're
He can
rewarded.
keep swinging and just loses
Right,
his action.
he loses
Wait,
his
s-
action
Okay.
there, and
So,
so basically he didn't make those attacks because none of them hit anyway. So,
Okay.
yeah, let me go
Well, I
ahead
didn't know
and
if he
put
would
a.
choose another target.
Let me go ahead and put something on you. How about that for Sanctuary? That'll remind us. As soon as you make a hostile action, though, it's gone. All right, so Colt's done. Fumnachu, you're up.
So just to piece things together, that one that you have the red X across, did he just implode? Sorry, explode?
Yes, he did.
Is there like a film around like the air, kind
There-
of like if debris? No.
No, there's just poison all over the place, all over the ground and everything. Let me see.
Okay.
Hang on
And
one second.
Ember's-
I've
Yep.
got something here that I want to show you.
Oh God, he has babies.
No, this might be actually. This might
Something
be kinda,
crawls out of his carcass and it's
This,
gonna
this might be kind of cool.
Oh, Steven Spielberg, where have you been?
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, it
I've
just
seen-
made.
I
I've
don't
seen-
like that.
It just made me lag. I just froze up. How
I've
stupid!
seen a lance. Am I
Roll
seeing the
20
wrong
is so
thing?
stupid. I hate roll
He was
20.
doing it in roll 20.
Oh gosh, what was that?
It was green bile just flashing up in the air.
Beautiful. I love it. Okay, but Colt, you're still okay. You're still standing.
barely.
Barely.
Oh,
Okay.
barely.
Oh, there we
Um,
go.
He's
Wow.
exploding.
Ah,
Yay!
All right.
fireworks.
What you gonna do,
All right.
Foom?
I am gonna go ahead and. Oh boy, I am seeing that other one still out and about.
I'm gonna go back and see if the bar's done yet.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire again on the other guy that's next to Severian, and that plan does not sound too bad at this point.
Fairy fire. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what happened there. Everything got all messed up when that froze up. Okay, hang on one second. I'm sorry.
No worries. And then as movement speed, since that was my action, whether pass or fail, I'm just gonna. I want to be able to get right up to, what do you call it, Ember, but
Okay.
I'm gonna do like a little zigzag because I need to waste about 60 feet. So just think of like a cat like freaking out, just trying to get to her, like you know, like trying to like hide between like the dead corpse and Colt. Like, hey, how's
He
everyone
fails
doing?"
his save.
Oh, he does. Okay, cool. He is glowing pink,
Okay.
and now everyone who attacks him has opportunity with sorry, not opportunity, but advantage.
Cool. All right. Anything
Yeah.
else, Foom?
Family's just scared shitless between Atlas and Colt. That's the end.
All right. Careful over there.
Cold is just trying to stay awake.
It's knocked out on the log.
All right, Silverin, what you gonna do, buddy?
Well, I'm gonna move again, and I will risk a opportunity attack.
All right.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, he'll
Oh,
have
yeah.
to. Yeah, he'll have to roll a wisdom save in order to attack you. So, what's the DC on that? He fails whatever it is.
Yeah.
So
so
he's unable to attack, and you get away clean.
Right.
Run, Silverin, run!
So I'm jumping in here, and I'm gonna shoot him again with my bow.
Stealth check.
Oh, he crits.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he's got advantage. Yep. Go ahead and roll your damage.
oh, wait a minute. Is that a crit?
It is.
Yep.
Get it.
Hold on.
Fumnacho set you up for the dunk, for the slam dunk there, buddy.
Okay, so I have Piercer as one of my feats, and when I roll a crit, I can roll one additional damage die.
Hell yeah.
Oh, damn.
Well, look
do
at
I just-
that.
23 plus.
Well, he
So
doesn't
just-
have the
Oh, you don't
lightning
have
right
that.
now.
You don't have the lightning. That's right.
So you got 16. So that's your crit damage, and then what's your extra die damage?
Uh,
Go ahead and roll an extra
Mm.
die of damage. No modifiers.
sorry, what am I trying to remember what I need to roll?
Yeah.
D8. Okay.
Yeah, D8 for a longbow. Hey, all right. So you got 16, 21 damage. Beautiful.
Nice.
And he lets out a little of stuff when it hits him.
I love the sound effects.
Don't you love it?
Oh.
How about the sound effects? Did you check out those visual effects?
Well, no, the visual effects are great too.
All right, Gage, you're up.
I assume a 12 doesn't hit.
Oh, no, the 12 does not.
2 more throws.
And that's a hit with advantage. 8 damage, cool.
Nice.
And a crit.
Yes.
8 and 13. 1048. Okay.
And that'll do it.
Ember, go ahead and make a save to avoid dying. You're in the death throes.
I also whispered you.
Yeah, I
So-
saw that. I need to think about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never done this before. How do you do it? Oh, right here. Death saving throw. Okay.
You
6.
fail.
Okay.
So yeah, I think you can make 3 total.
3.
or-
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll be fine. Rauya, you're up.
All right. Whoops. I'm gonna click on my thing. I'm gonna run up to her, and I'm going to cast Spare the Dying.
There it is. There's that spell. And you are now stable, Ember. Do you want to give her a little healing? Oh, I guess you
do.
can't.
I
You already
no.
cast your spell.
That was a
Unless you got-
cantrip,
Yeah, unless you got bonus
Mm.
action or something.
and I do have a bonus action healing word.
Do it.
So I just gotta find it. There it is.
Yay!
Heck yeah.
She lives.
And
Now-
that's
now
my
is-
turn.
As far as your question, Ember, that might be something I get back to you on.
Okay.
That's something I think about and get back to you on, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Ember's eyes flutter open and she's laying down and she's looking at Raya and she's like, "What happened?
What's up with
Did
this
we
map?
win? Did I
Got
kill
all
it?"
wrong.
No. It
Yeah,
killed
you
you.
won.
No, I killed you. Fuck.
Okay. All right, this guy is going to move over towards Gage, next closest target, and claw attack. 11 misses, claw attack, 24 hit.
Oof.
Gage.
Yes.
All right, 24, 11 damage, and one more for a good measure. 15 hit.
No.
All right, and that's a miss. And Colt, you're up.
Okay. I I will use uh as a bow. No, I will use lay on hands to heal
Okay.
me 20 hit points.
All right.
Damn.
You got a big pool of hit
Nice.
points now, huh?
Yeah,
What is your total amount in lay on hands?
30. Sorry.
30. Okay, cool. So, yeah, just keep track of how many you use.
Mm-hmm. And I will move here. And that's my turn.
Okay. Fumnachu.
So Fumnachu is gonna see the glowing pink guy, see that Amber is awake and everything. He's gonna give a smile and say, "Everything is gonna be okay." But he says it in Goblin.
Ember blinks. I think I have a concussion. What did you say?
You can see him going in
Um,
and out of focus, a strange, like cat-like creature looking
I,
over
I,
you.
I think I think the poison make me drunk. I didn't understand what Footna just said.
Oh God, I'm back in the land of the Fae.
Do I hit?
Does 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Ah, okay. Then that's okay because
Because I'm running away. I'm getting out of here.
it's okay. It's no problem. I'm gonna go ahead and run up, and I'm gonna be in flanking. But now he
Oh.
has to take, because I have Circle of Spores. He has to take a 1d4 poison damage.
And
Oh,
the poison doesn't
He,
seem to do anything to him.
no, you're right, and he should have actually tried to succeed from it because, yeah, he would need to actually make a wisdom save. Let me double back on this one, but
I think it's probably
yeah,
a
he's
con save.
con save. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's yeah, because if he's immune to poison, then he don't get any poison.
He's oozing poison.
Mhm.
He
Yeah,
is
that's fair.
poison
He is the
So
poison.
he's got a bunch of arrow holes in him.
that just leak poison. All right.
I know, right?
Anything else, Foom?
Well, I will say I am a poisoner, so unless if he's immune, if he's just resistant, then he should be able to get some damage. So let me, so
But if
you know
he's
what?
composed,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
probably immune.
yeah. If he's immune, then that's fine. Then yeah, it doesn't do Schmidt then.
All right.
Yeah.
And up next, Mr. Silverin.
I'm gonna keep plugging him with arrows, I guess.
All right. Hey, there's a crit. You're killing it
Woohoo.
tonight, buddy.
Nice.
That
So
new
7.
that new bow's working out good for you.
It
Uh,
is. Thank you.
I don't know why it didn't roll double damage though. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, the 6 plus 1. All right.
Oh, I did that. I just did it.
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so 12, 13 damage. And 2d8. Foom and Gage both take 9 damage each. It's funny, you want to kill the thing, but when your friends are standing next to it, what are you supposed to do? You're hurting them too. Such a
Yeah.
conundrum. Such a conundrum.
Hmm.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Crit it again. Come on.
Kill it.
Damned if I do, damned if I don't. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm
Run.
gonna stop shooting it.
All right, that's it, Silver.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, Gage, you're up.
I'm gonna back up.
Okay, here comes the attack of opportunity, unless you have something to get you away from him.
Nope.
Okay. And he misses.
2 throws. Well,
Sweet. Yep, that's a hit.
Hmm.
Is there another one coming?
Mhm.
There it goes, another hit. So 25 damage, and Foom, you'll take 4 poison damage.
Okay, and since I'm taking damage, should I be rolling something to make sure I'm staying focused on the Constitution? I think it's like
There is not a save for this particular damage. When he does explode, though, there is a save for that.
okay.
If you blow him up, there's no save for this particular though. Yeah, I was
Oh,
actually
gotcha.
surprised to see that myself. But it's just one of those things where he's just oozing poison, and you're just standing next to him. So there's just no way to get out of it. All right, Ember, you're up.
Are you muted?
No. Yes. um, Ember is going to somewhat drop her battle axe beside her, and she's gonna swing out her longbow. And she is going to aim and fire
Okay.
at the whatever it is.
The big poison shit bag that's rolling around out here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Wrathful Smite as a bonus action if it hits.
Whoa.
And now we just wait and see if it loads. I don't know what's going on with the internet, but it's not liking me today. 10
Okay,
misses.
10 misses.
So, yes.
You don't get 2 shots, or don't you get 2 attacks?
I was going to
Action.
ask you,
Move action to draw the bow, and then 2 attacks.
with a barbarian, I could still do 2 attacks with a bow?
Yeah, you get 2 attacks per turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what weapon you're using. If you get 2 attacks, you get 2 attacks. 20 hits.
Okay, and then a d6 for the Wrathful Smite.
All right.
So
that's 8 total.
So her first shot, her like vision's very hazy, and like instead of hitting the creature, it like goes right over Foom's head, and she's sorry, wait, and she like she refocuses her vision on the creature and she shoots.
Okay, Foom, you take 11 damage and poison. As the
Got
arrow
it.
sinks into him, it goes and squirts poison right in your face.
Eve, get out, Foom.
Get out of there. Rauya, you're up.
Hmm. guess if I kill him, I can always revive him. I'm gonna toll the dead on him.
Okay, and that's psychic, right?
It's necrotic.
Yeah, but
But
I
it's a
mean, it
wisdom
attacks
save.
his mind, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
guess.
that's not going to cause him to squirt poison. So he
Oh, he
makes his
saved.
save.
Um, mm, um, I'm gonna run over here, and that's my turn.
All right. And guy is going to growl a little bit, and suddenly he seems kind of refreshed. As he lashes out at Fumnachu with a claw. 18 hit.
It's yep.
15 and another claw. Hits.
Ugh.
Well, I'm down
Um,
on the first one.
oh, he took you out on the first hit?
Yeah.
What level are you?
I am 4 druid, 1 rogue.
So
He's
level
one level
5?
off.
You don't have a whole lot of hit points. All right.
No, not at all.
He's
So
one
he's
level off.
Yeah, he's 5. We are 6.
okay. Yeah. So we'll have to fix that before the next round. All right. So before the next game. All right. So he knocks Fumnachu down. He's still got 1 strike left. He moves over towards Gage, who's caused him a little bit of issues. And 18 hit Gage.
It would normally, but I'm going to cast shield.
All right. Cool. So that gives you a +5 to AC, and he misses. And Colt, you're up.
Okay. I will run over to Fum and I will use Cure Wounds. And as a bonus action, he will grab his holy symbol and ask for a strength.
Sweet.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
All right. And Foom, go ahead and roll a straight check.
Strength check.
Straight check. No, just a straight up D20.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
It's DC 10. It's like a death save or whatever. Yeah, and you save, so you're stable. All right.
He just
and
got healed. He shouldn't have to roll.
oh, you were healed. Oh, I didn't realize
Also,
that.
I did crit on my success death save, so would that give me already a health anyway?
No, but I messed up. I didn't realize. I'm going to put you back up at the top of the initiative. So you are you're okay. It's your turn. Take all that back. You didn't have to make a death save or a strength save or anything like that.
Okay, cool. Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, you might have to stand up, but
I'm gonna lay down and shoot the crossbow anyway.
okay.
I'm just gonna like hit that. As soon as I see Colt, I'll be like, oh, thank you. And I'll see the guy like, oh, right. And just shoot.
And you crit.
And hold on, take away the sneak damage. But 8.
8 total? Okay.
You'd have sneak attack because you have.
Oh, right,
allies
'cause-
within 5 feet.
Oh yeah, sweet. Yeah, that's right, huh? So that's 12 damage.
12 total?
Yep.
Nice. Unfortunately, I don't think the shield is going to protect Gage from the acid splash that comes out. And for 3 points, Gage, you take 3 points of acid damage. Poison damage. I'm sorry. Poison, not acid. Silverin, you're up. Oh, and Silverin, you would take 3 points too. I'm sorry. I didn't see you there hiding in the bushes.
Oh damn!
I would attack you. I would have attacked you.
Oh, he was sneaky.
My hiding was good. I did well.
Yeah. You hide
So
from
3
the shot.
damage.
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
Just a little.
Ow, that hurt. All right, so I am going to move over here. And as a bonus action, I'm going to activate my Crimson Right on my bow.
All right. I think the fairy fire fell off when Food
Oh, yeah,
fell
I thought-
unconscious. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh, I only lose 1 hit point. Woohoo.
Sweet.
So I'm going to continue to hit him with arrows.
And that's
So
a hit.
22 hits.
Absolutely.
So that will be 10 damage.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Magical damage.
And let's see. Okay. All right. So 10 damage. Very nice.
I will shoot again. Oh. See, Matt missed.
Okay, that one missed. So 2d8. And Gage, you take 10 poison. All right.
Oh,
And
I'm sorry.
Gage, you're up. Oh, Gage must live somewhere where there's snow.
20 miles from me got 10 inches of snow yesterday, and I got nothing.
Yikes.
Ooh.
It was 80 degrees here today.
Dang.
Yeah, we were in the 60s, I think.
We are dealing with an atmospheric storm up in the West Coast, so we have snow a little bit everywhere.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh.
Yeah. I know, right? For California and like Washington and like Oregon to get hit with a storm, it's more like about damn time, kind of.
Sorry about that.
No worries, man.
There's nothing between my house and the road except for a sidewalk, so
Oh, okay. So you got a little poison splash of 10 damage on you, and you're up.
yeah, I'm gonna back up again.
He's going to take an attack of opportunity as you run away. 18 hit.
Shield again.
Shield. Okay, shield is up.
And 2 throws.
14 misses. And 10 misses, unfortunately.
Okay.
And anything else?
Nope.
Ember, you're up.
Ember, still kind of shakily trying to aim her bow. She's going to try to shoot twice at this big fucking creature.
He's hard to miss, and nobody's standing next to him, so you're not going to hurt anybody else. Aw.
There's 1, 13.
Shitbag, yeah. Okay, Silver, and he's a big shitbag. What can you say?
And 19.
That
for
19
9.
hits.
That's what you said, Luke.
Yeah, I
You
know.
said he was a shitbag.
He is a shitbag. He
And
stinks.
Ember is going to move away
All right.
because she's still really wounded. Shit, my axe. Wait, my axe.
You dropped it.
I did. If I drop my no, I'm going. I'll come back for you, axe. I promise. I'm so sad. Okay, and here I am. No, don't follow me. You bastard.
Rowie, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna try to guiding bolt this guy. Does 15 hit?
It does not.
Oh, okay.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
All right. And he kind of shakes around a little bit and looks like he's feeling a little bit better. Oh, he says as he chases over to Fumnachu, who is the closest. And he will strike with his claw and hit
Oh,
Oh.
that hits.
for
Oh
16.
yeah. Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, and then he'll move past you and go after Cole. Colt. 22 hit Colt.
Yep.
All right, 17. And then one more time at Colt.
And hits.
18.
And
So
I'm down.
28, 35 damage. Oh my God.
I'm like minus 15.
Okay. And you've got to make a save. A death save. Hey, you critted it. From
He
Nacho, go ahead
civilized
and make
himself.
a save.
Uh,
And you critted it.
He
2 crits.
civilized himself.
Beautiful. Silverin, you're up.
Oof.
This thing needs to be stopped.
Yeah. I'm afraid to touch him. I don't want to get too close.
I don't want to die like my friends.
There's not much difference between me changing into a werewolf and attacking him and me hitting with my bow.
Yeah, if you changed into a werewolf, you'd have to make contact with them, which,
Yeah, which is not what I want to do. So I'm going to shoot my bow.
All right. 19 hits. 10 damage. Oh, he's getting down there. You're whittling him down. If
Alrighty.
the first one didn't regen, the first one went down, and I'll just give you a little something. The first one didn't go down. The first one went down easy because Ember hit it with fire. Yeah.
So lightning damage doesn't. I know
No,
lightning is
it
not the
doesn't.
same as fire.
Nope, it doesn't. I actually had to check when he got hit with lightning.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't
All right,
really-
Silverin, he's hanging on by a thread. His big fat
Ah.
poisonous body is just kind of like as you miss.
I missed
and-
big time.
Gage, you're up.
Mm,
I don't like that you're using the ruler. Oh, okay. Was that you, Gage, doing that?
Okay, if
Just
Gage
like-
uses the ruler, but not the GM, right?
No, not at all.
All right, 2 solid hits. All right, 18 damage, and this thing explodes. So you guys, from Nachu and Colt are both stable. I need you both to make con saves.
all right.
Perfume. Oh.
You both fail, and each one of you takes 22 damage.
I'm
Oh,
down
shit.
again. I
Down
just see
again.
you like the blink of my eye, it explode. I go, "Bah."
Wow.
Guys, it's nothing to worry. I'm fine.
I'm
I would
assuming-
say there's a good chance that old what's his name here kind of went down too. So
Atlas.
yeah, Atlas with everything that's going on. Yeah, and you thought vampires were scary. Damn, who let these things loose in the forest?
I'm just
Hmm.
saying, these damn fairies. Bet you it was a fairies. Fucking fae. Uh,
So I'm
Ember.
assuming we're out of combat.
Yes, they're both dead. Just pools of
Okay.
pools of poison around. But yeah, you're not you're not gonna get hurt
Ember.
by them at this point.
Ember's gonna drag Colt out of like the pile of poison, and then she's gonna drag Foom after that. Do I have to roll anything, strength or anything like that, to pull them out?
No, you can manage to get them out of there.
Yeah, she drags them in this direction.
It's got potion of greater healing and potion of healing if anybody needs it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that potion. Well, we're probably gonna take a short rest, so I'll roll my hit dice instead.
I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on Foom and Colt to stabilize them. And then I'm gonna sit down for 10 minutes and cast a prayer of healing.
When I'm stabilized, Cole will go besides Raya, and he will start praying too.
You're 0 hit points. You're unconscious but
Oh,
stable. I
sorry.
have to
I,
heal
Yeah,
you first.
I dragged both of you guys towards Raya.
All right, Silver, and I linked that in the chat for you, and your blood maledict also had an improvement. So you should have gotten an additional curse at level 6.
I did.
Oh, so you do know about that, and do you know about what's in the chat there? Because I've never seen you use it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used it against the sheriff. Maybe I used the curse of the marked against the sheriff.
Oh, okay. So there's the
Yeah.
brand of castigation.
Yeah, I know about that. Yeah. I
Okay,
have
cool.
Yeah, I have curse of what are my curses? Curse of binding and curse of the marked. Those are my two curses.
Sweet.
And then yeah, I knew about brand of castigation as well.
All right, cool. Good.
So I'm gonna say, everybody that needs healing, gather around me.
Ember's gonna get uncomfortably close to Raya. Uncomfortably close. And she's gonna push Silverin out of the way. Silverin, move. Just kidding.
Hey,
And
I
I will-
lost 3 or 4 hit points there. I'm hurt too.
I'm like down to 6. We have 2 people at 0, but no, you're.
It was tough over there hiding in the bushes. I mean, things kind of got out of hand.
I ran all around this area dodging that poison. I tell you, I've been moving a lot.
Your four bones. Ember like pats you on the shoulder as you see blood just pulling from her wrist down to the ground. I feel so sorry for you.
So everyone gets 17 points of healing.
Thank you
Ooh.
so much.
If I
And
only
now
need a
Colt
few,
is
can I
awake.
share mine?
yeah. When
need a
Cole wakes up, he says, "Well, thanks, Raya.
Yes,
That-
thank you.
You're
That-
welcome.
Those trolls were really dangerous."
They were nasty,
Yeah.
weren't they?
Yeah,
I think
Let's
that-
go get the goblins now. Let's charge in and get the goblins.
Boom is
That shit.
Boom is gonna take a minute to identify what the corpse is to see if he can salvage anything of the corpse.
You can probably get a couple of quarts of poison out of each one.
Hey, so I would need a dex save.
Troll poison.
What's that?
Troll poison.
Troll poison. Nice, nice. So do you want me to roll a dex to carve out anything or suck up the blood?
No, I would say the stuff is just oozing out of them. If you want to actually draw some out with your mouth, I'm going to need a Constitution save.
No, not without my mouth. No.
All right, all right.
Ember's gonna be looking at Foom and giving like A very stern look. Those are not edible. Trust me.
I'll say Silverian whispers to Ember, I bet if you lick one, you get good luck with that too.
Or better yet, I'll bet you're hungry after that fight, Ember. How about feeding
Yeah.
on one?
You know what, Silverin, you're looking really tasty, and I've lost a lot of blood. How about you get a little closer?
I'll growl a little.
So
He'll
I
take
guess
that as
I guess that means everything is okay.
But yeah, I do have my poisoner's kit, so maybe I could extract some poison through that means.
Yeah, go ahead. Do you have some empty vials and that kind of stuff?
Yep.
All right, do it.
There we go. Let's see. Boop. And then rolling it.
Yeah, look at that, huh?
Nice.
Yeah. So roll a d12. All right, so you get 6 vials,
Sweet.
3 off of each one.
Woohoo. Troll poison.
Hey, hey guys, I wanted to ask, can we end the session here because tomorrow I have to wake up very early and right now I have like 6 hours of sleep.
Oh, Colt,
Yeah.
we were going to go for like 4 more hours, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
So
All right,
yes,
everybody.
It's important.
That's the session. Thank you very much for coming. I had a blast.
Yep.
Nice
Thank you.
engaging combat tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Very
visit from
good.
Simrath. Some
Cool.
goblins that you can look for or look after. And you're in a town that could possibly be hiding the bugbear gang. So,
All right.
all right,
Sweet.
everybody.
It was a
Thank
good
you. Have a good
session.
night.
Yep.
You guys
Bye.
have fun.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.